Good morning, good morning. Day number three. 20K step / 10-mile challenge a day. Feeling good today. And I got a little extra sleep, so feeling real good. Time change today. It's November the 3rd. Let me double check. Yep, Sunday, November the 3rd. 04:30 hours. Got some good cardio in this morning. Actually, last night as well. Last night I had to get some good cardio in. And I did some hills pretty much. It was more like a huge kind of incline going up over this bridge. I really wouldn't call it a hill, but that thing was a beast. This morning, incline as well. And man, I'll tell you what, went the extra mile with that incline. I put that bad boy all the way to the top and just walked it out. And man, you talk about burning some calories. You're talking about trying to incinerate some fat. Doing a cardio session on the incline, man, serious. And you don't even have to allow. I'm talking about like 15-20 minutes in, man, I'm feeling it. I did 45 minutes total, but about 15-20 minutes in, I was feeling it. You had that moment where you're like, maybe I could cut back on the time a little bit, but nah, I kept it going. But feeling good. Excuse me. Day number 3. And the affirmation for today is growth. Growth can go in a ton of different ways, but mainly what I wanted to hit on and highlight on was allowing yourself to grow. You have to give yourself time to grow, and don't just look at, oh man, I'm not here yet. I'm gonna just go ahead and quit. I'm not seeing what I want to see yet. I'm just going ahead and quit. This is not, you know what I mean? Allow yourself time to grow. I just recently got back from Washington State. And my uncle out there, he has a property. He's been staying there, I believe he said 27 years or something like that, right? So when he first moved in, this property had tremendous views of the mountains, tremendous views of the water. It was just beautiful scenery, And he said, like, over time, he didn't pay any attention to it, but these trees started growing up, And in Washington State, it rains. They have that rainy season where it's constantly raining, So he said these trees just kept growing. And 12, 15 years later, he realized he didn't have the same view that he had anymore. These trees had grown so tall over time. And it wasn't anything that was just overnight. It was over time. And that's kind of what we have to do with ourselves. We have to grow over time. Allow that water to sort of hydrate you. Allow that food to nourish you, And life's food. I'm not talking about, actual food, but allow life to get you to the point to where you are growing. You know what I mean? Your workouts where you are growing. If you're going down a spiritual path, get in the space to where you are growing, mentally, whatever it is that you're going for, but allow the growth to happen. And the growth does not come overnight. It does not come overnight, You have to be patient, and you have to have some determination, But patience is definitely the key. Just being patient, staying consistent, allowing that water to hit you, and just I'm telling you, you'll sprout up. And when you sprout up, you're gonna look back, and people aren't gonna have the same view of you anymore. You know what I mean? And it's gonna feel good, So enjoy that process. You know what I mean? Enjoy that process. And secondly, with growth, give yourself the space to grow. Give yourself that space to grow. Don't put any limitations on yourself. Don't just say, hey, I'm going to go in this box right here. Just say, hey, all right, all I'm going to do every single day is just this. Like, consistency is key, but broaden your horizons, you know what I mean? If you're doing weight training, mix it up. Do some HIIT, you know what I mean? If you're already doing HIIT, mix it up. Do some CrossFit, you know what I mean? If you're already doing CrossFit, mix it up. Excuse me. Do some track work. Do some cardio work. Get in the pool. Do some swimming. Do some cycling. All these different things. Don't just put yourself in a box. You know, find what works for you. And then when you find what works for you and you sort of master that in a sense, and you get comfortable with it in a sense, move on to something else, you know what I mean? And implement something else in your routine, you know, whatever it is. And that goes from not even just exercising aspects, but to life aspects. You know, you find something you like, you know, don't just put yourself in a box. Don't just say, hey, this is all it's going to be right here. Because if you do that, you know, you put that little plant in the box, it's only going to get that high. It's not going to grow anymore, you know. Or in the instance, you put the plant in the pot, it can only grow, you know, but you put that thing and you put it in the ground, it sprouts up, you know what I mean? I mean, you get the analogy I'm trying to make, you know. But give yourself the room and the space to grow, you know, and also the time, you know. Those are the two things I wanted to really highlight on. And just the affirmation for today, growth, you know, growth. And, you know, hopefully if you're watching this, you're continuously growing every day. We're growing together, you know what I mean? I'm trying to grow every day myself. I'm trying to get better every day myself. I'm just starting this journey. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, you know. And don't get down on yourself if you didn't have the best of days that day. You just come back strong the next. You know what I mean? It happens. It happens. So if you're watching this, growth, appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day.